calling the Bristol 2-meter net. Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. This is KL1ZA, Kilo Lima 1, Zulu Alpha. Name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike. I'm net control for tonight. Bristol 2-meter net meets each Tuesday night, 2100 hours, 9 p.m. local, on the 14667 repeater. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check into the net. For any emergency or priority traffic for the net. Do we have any formal or informal traffic for tonight's net? Any announcements, bulletins, or items for sale or trade?
N4NT.
N4NT, go ahead.
I have an announcement. Friday, February the 8th, at 8 p.m. local time, I plan on having another 10-meter net using the same frequency, 28.474. Mirrors Group, talked to them, and they're planning on having a link with the 443 repeater, so anyone that doesn't have 10-meter capability, or if you're a little out of range but you can get into the 443, feel free to check in that way. And also have a net logger session going, so if anyone's completely out of range, we will just let us know you're there and we will announce your presence on the air. So anyway, back to net control, N4NT.
Thank you, Adam, for that announcement. I appreciate that. If anyone's interested, feel free to check in and listen for that net. Thank you very much, KL1ZA. At this time, we will begin taking any mobile or portable check-ins, also including those wishing to be in and out.
KT4SQ, Dale, we checking in and out tonight?
Thank you, Dale. In and out, KT4SQ. Anyone else wishing to check in?
Net control. Please check in and out Whiskey X-ray number 4 X-ray Whiskey. Again, that's WX4XW. I'm located in Boring, Tennessee, and my name is Jason.
WX4XW, KL1ZA. Jason, thank you very much for checking in tonight, 7-3. Any other mobile, portable, or in and out?
Net control. This is Kilo 4 Delta Hotel Tango, Danny, here in Mountain City, and I'll be in and out tonight, sir.
Recognizes K4DHT Danny. Danny, thank you very much for checking in over the mountain from Mountain City. Have a good night, 7-3. Anyone else?
Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Quebec Yankee, KD4 UQY Richard in Bristol. Take me in and out.
That recognizes Richard, KD4UQY. Thank you very much for checking in tonight, 7-3. Anyone else wishing to be mobile, portable, or in and out?
Net control, please check in. Kilo November 4, Oscar Uniform Yankee, Robert in Kingsport.
Recognizes KN4OUY, Robert in Kingsport. Thank you very much for checking in tonight, Robert. Anyone else?
Net control. Please check in Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Sierra, Quebec, Stephen in Bluff City.
Recognizes Stephen, KT4RSQ. Thank you very much for checking in tonight. We'll get back to you in a minute. more mobiles, portables, or are those wishing to be in and out? All right, we'll go to KN4 OUY. Are you still there, Robert?
KN4OUY, go ahead.
Hey, do you have any comments for tonight's net?
Negative, I was just in and out.
Thank you very much for checking in tonight. I do appreciate your time. Thank you. Have a good night, KL1ZA. Stephen, KT4RSQ, were you in and out, or do you have any comments? Looks like Stephen was in and out, too. Are there any more mobiles or portables? And we'll take any and all check-ins, regular check-ins or any other modes. Please check in now.
N4NT, Adam in Bristol.
N4NT, Adam. Thank you very much for checking in tonight, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Anyone else?
Net control, please check in. KD4 CCO, Dallas, Bristol.
Net control, please check in N4KZS, Gary, Piney Flats.
Recognizes Dallas, KD4CCO, and Gary, N4KZS. Do we have any other check-ins?
Control. Please check in Whiskey 4 Delta Whiskey November, Nick and Phil Howie.
That recognizes Nick at W4DWN. Thank you very much for checking in tonight, Nick. Appreciate it. We'll get back to you in a minute. Any other check-ins?
Net control, please check in N4XRD, Ralph in Chilhowie.
I recognize N4XRD, Ralph in Chilhowie. Thank you very much for checking in tonight, Ralph. We'll get back to you in a minute. We'll go to the top to N4NT, Adam. Adam, do you have any more comments for tonight's net?
It's N4NT. Well, looks like we had a heat wave today compared to days before. I actually stepped out for a little while without a coat on to do a couple quick things and didn't freeze to death, so that was good. And looks like tomorrow might even be better. I've got to head back to work tomorrow. But yeah, I hope everybody can make the 10-meter net that we got there. It'll be the Friday after the club meeting, and I placed an order today and got for a HT, and that'll get me on Fusion. It wasn't the exact one I wanted to get yet, but it was one I could pick up right away, and it's not a wasteful purchase by any means. My plans for it will eventually be to dedicate carrying it in my patrol car because it's a little more rugged than the touchscreen version, and plan on picking up a mobile at some point, and one of the FT991s for a base radio. So, but those plans will be a little later on in the year as I go. But looking forward to getting into Fusion. I've never had any equipment to be able to do that, so that'll be interesting and new. But other than that, that's all I've got to report here. I'll go ahead and turn it back over to Net Control. Hope everybody has a good evening. The N4NT.
N4NT, KL1ZA. Adam, thanks a lot for checking in again tonight. Do appreciate everything you do for the net, and look forward to This net continuing to grow as it has. Thank you very much, KL1ZA. Dallas, KD4CCO, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Well, good evening, everybody on the net. I concur with what's been said about the weather. I've had enough of the cold stuff for a while. So I think we're going to have 2 or 3 days of warmer weather before it bottom drops out of the bucket again. It seems like for the last several weekends, any bad weather always shows up on the weekends, for Saturday and Sunday at least. So it looks like it's coming that way again. So we just have to do what we can. One other thing, this weekend is Winter Field Day. I don't know if anybody in the Bristol Club is going to check into the field day or not. I don't know. The Mears Club, we have got something tentatively planned at the Chilhowie Park there beside the McDonald's. So if the weather's not too bad, we may a few of us show up there, and we've got a generator so we can generate our own power, and just about any band is available. So we'll see what we can work out. So anybody that wants to come up and check into our Winter Field Day, come on ahead. We haven't set a time exactly, so I'm not sure when we'll get started. Nick's on here. He'll check in here in a few minutes and give us some more update on that. So 73s to everybody, and stay warm. This is KD4 CCO.
KD4CCO KL1ZA. I want to make it, but I don't know if I can get any time off, but I'd like to make it. And Keith and I thought about doing, WJ1T and I thought about doing something too. I'm not sure if we will or not. But thanks a lot, Dallas. Tell Donna I said hi, and 7-3 for now, KL1ZA. Gary, N4KZS, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Good evening, Jim, and everyone checking in. Not a whole lot. Just felt good today with the sun out. Go outside, put springtime on my brain. Of course, I know it's not time for that to stay around. It's about 42 balmy degrees down here tonight in Piney Flats. Wind's kind of out of south-southwest, just lightly breeze, and we're in here working. I've been working on a receive audio project through a mixer and all this. I had it set up at the old shack before I moved. It was working fine. I've tried to get it set up down here and having all kinds of ground problems and everything else, but gives me something to do here in this cold weather. I'll figure it out. Hey, good to hear everybody checking in. 73 to all, and God bless. Back to net control from N4KZS.
N4KZS, KL1ZA. Gary, thanks a lot for checking in. God bless you too. You take care, and 7-3. Have a good night. KL1ZA. Nick, W4DWN, do you have anything for the net?
KL1ZA, the net. This is W4DWN. Before I get carried on too much here, am I making the repeater okay?
Nick, you've got some noise behind you. I can hear you, copy you, but you're a little crackly.
Copy. It's a little noisy on my end, so I'll make it fast. We're going to meet at 11 o'clock, which field day kicks off at 2. So somewhere between 11 and 12 o'clock, and right in behind McDonald's off exit 35, you'll see us in the parking lot there next to the town park there. That's exit 35 in Chilhowie. But plan on being there, so if anybody gets a chance and wants to run over it by, more than welcome. Be glad to have you. We'll have hot coffee close by too. And the restrooms and stuff. I think the town is actually going to set us up a porta-john or two right there
thank you very much for checking in tonight. I'm always glad to hear from you. I'm going to try to get into 443 tomorrow night. If I'm not sleeping, which seems to be happening more and more. 7-3 Nick, and maybe I might make it out for at least the setup part of that. Not sure how much time I can devote to Saturday, but we'll see. 7-3 for now, KL1ZA. Ralph, N4XRD. Ralph, do you have anything for tonight's net?
KL1ZA in the net, N4XRD. This is Ralph in Chilhowie. Well, I just want to thank the net for last week was my first time checking in, and I found out that I could listen to the transmissions later on a YouTube channel. So I did that and realized that maybe I needed to get a little closer to my microphone. So I thank everybody for helping me move further down the path that this great hobby is. N4XRD, back to net control.
N4XRD, KL1ZA. Ralph, you're always welcome, and that's what it's all about, is learning new things. Thanks a lot for checking in tonight. Glad to hear you on. It's KL1ZA, 7-3 for now. Do we have any additional check-ins for tonight? Please check in now.
WD4JJ.
As a WD4JJ, Jim. WD4JJ, KL1ZA. Jim, do you have anything for tonight?
What in the world went wrong? How you missed me? But I'm sitting here and I discovered I had the wrong mic in my hand, and it's just like I was talking up against the wall, I guess. Well, enjoy the weather while you can, because the way the weatherman says it's going to be a different story next week too. So, you know, it's winter time. Get it over with now, and then spring gets here. Let's enjoy it. But anyhow, just staying in and trying to stay warm and stay out of the bugs. That's about all I can do. But that's about all I've got here, Jim. Back to net, WD4JJ.
Jim, I was hoping you'd check in tonight. I was getting a little worried. I'm glad you're okay. It was just a bad mic. Thank you very much for checking in tonight. And we'll say 7-3 for now, KL1ZA. Do we have any additional check-ins to tonight's Bristol 2-meter net? Any more check-ins? One more call. Anything else for tonight's net before we close? Hearing nothing else, we've had a total of 13 check-ins, including myself, tonight. That's pretty good. I appreciate everyone checking in tonight. And this is KL1ZA, Kilo Lima 1, Zulu Alpha, closing the Bristol 2-meter net at 9:18 local time, 2118 hours, and returning the W4 UD repeater back to normal.